Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Threads of Glory 2026. This is a video that we're really always excited about. So, Karl, are you glad to be back for this season?
Yes, Super League season's just round the corner and we finally got all the shirts, so it's time to review them. How much prep did you do for this episode, Craig?
Right, I purposely tried to ignore as many of the kit review videos as obviously you can't ignore the Leigh one. That was just, on a next level, wasn't it? But
movie.
You will see my live reaction to some of these shirts. I've swerved as many as I could.
We were at the Super League launch the other day and they were all wearing them.
I know, but I was walking around like this.
We didn't see all the away shirts, did we?
No, we didn't.
In fairness.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to do our Outsiders rating of each shirt from each of the 14 clubs in the Super League. We're also going to introduce our Pvida designs as well. So Pvida, long-time supporter of the show, we gave them a little bit of a brief to
come up with some alternatives.
Put their spin on it.
Yes.
Now, I'll tell you now as a little teaser, they have nailed it.
Yeah, some of them are epic. And by the way, we don't know the designer, do we? The Stig. We never actually spoke to him. Yeah. So yeah. We'll get into them as well. So
we're going to drop a couple of those in the show, but the majority of them is going to be at the end, so it just doesn't feel like some massive Pvida ad, which isn't. I mean, of course, they are a supporter of the show and they help keep this show going. But there is some epic designs in there. That's what we'll say.
Yes.
Right, we're going to go in alphabetical order, which is a bit of a shitter, isn't it, Karl? Because everyone's going to think that we've got some kind of bias towards Bradford.
You said that last show. It's just how the cookie crumbles, mate.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Unless you want to work backwards.
Well, yeah, we should do. When I was at school, there's a little random thing. Obviously, my surname's Williams, so I was always last in the register. And every now and again, a teacher would go, right, we're going to go backwards this time. And I'd be like, yeah, I love the fact we went backwards. You always say, being a walker.
Simple things and all that.
Right, so let's get into it, Karl, then. The Bradford shirt. Remember, we're going to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10. 7's not allowed because it's just like a doesn't mean anything, does it, a 7?
That's your cop-out answer, 7.
No, it's you dished out more 7s than me last year.
Are you taking notes?
Yes, I've got notes.
We know who's going to come top of the table.
So by the end of this show, you'll know who we think is the best shirt. You may or may not agree. Get in the comments and let us know, because, take on the two fashion aficionados that we are.
No one's ever said that about you.
And you'll also know who we think is the worst shirt. So
no holding back.
Right, here we go. Bradford shirt.
Bradford Bulls home shirt back in Super League 2026. It's a throwback shirt to, I can't remember what year exactly it was, but it's a very traditional looking Bradford shirt. Red, amber and black V at the top with a red on the arms. It's got a collar. It's made by Elgren. Classic design. Do you want me to go first?
You might as well.
Right, I'll go first then. I
love it.
Yeah, it's a quality shirt. And I'm not the only person that thinks this, by the way. I've seen lots of fan reactions from different clubs. It just screams Bradford Bulls. It's a classic shirt. New logo on there, of course. They've rebranded a little bit, but it's well balanced. When you think of Bradford Bulls, this is the sort of shirt you think of, and I really like it. Yeah,
I wouldn't wear it because it's a Bradford shirt. However, hats off. They have nailed it. I like the red piping on the sleeves, just brings out, the rest of the colours really well, gives us some balance to that red V by the collar. I like the traditional collar. I'm not always a fan of those traditional collars. I like this one. It works really well. You could definitely wear this on the piss.
They're making a comeback, traditional collars, actually. Yeah. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of them. So, yeah. Logo placement. I like the fact that the sponsor is top notch. Just sounds pretty good, doesn't it, on front of your shirt? You could have worse sponsors on front of your shirt. The badges and logos are all nicely balanced.
What do you think the worst sponsor would be? Like B&M or something like that? Other budget
back in the day, it'd have been like Netto, wouldn't it?
Oh, Netto!
Imagine having Netto.
If you went to school with a Netto bag, you were getting bullied.
It were a punishment at our school.
What do you mean?
If you didn't turn up with like a proper school bag or something,
they give you a Netto bag.
Teachers had like Netto bags, like handing them out.
I don't believe that.
No, it's true. Honestly, it's true.
Right.
Nobody ever forgot the bag ever again.
No, I can imagine.
Right, I'm rating it then.
Yeah, go on then.
Straight in there, 10 out of 10.
Karl, You are so biased. It's unbelievable.
I don't know how you make it any better.
What?
All right, I'll give it 9.
I mean, I don't want to sway you, but come on, the people are watching here now going, of course, they're already.
I know, right.
They're already giving Bradford shite because of the way they slipped themselves into the Super League and all that. And now their favourite podcast is now biased as hell towards Bradford because they're back in the Super League, and you go straight in with a 10.
I like it. It's quality. It's a quality shirt.
Right, get in the comments. You need to give him some stick because we've got to knock this bias out of him.
Right, we're on to the away shirt.
No,
then.
What do I not get a say?
Oh well,
do I not get a say?
Go on, give it a 7. Go on.
It's not having a 7. I'm going to give it an 8. I like the balance. I like the look. It's very clean. So hats off. I think they've done really well with that.
Oh, so Mr. Bias, you almost agreed with me.
No, because an 8 into 10, is it? An 8 is not a 10, Cal. That's the very nature of having the different scales.
Right.
Oh, yeah, very.
Shirt number 2 then. Bradford Bulls shirt number 2, away shirt. Penrith Panthers vibes about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when it come up on the screen.
But they have again. This is another shirt that's a little bit of a throwback. They have had a shirt like this before. The fans chose this one. They were given a number of different colour options, and then they were given a number of different shirt designs to pick from. So this was picked by the fans.
Right. So you can expect this to be popular because of that.
I think they've smashed it out of the park. I absolutely love it. It's a quality shirt.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree. I don't think the sponsor logos look
interesting. It's got a different sponsor on the away shirt.
Yeah, which we've seen a couple of times, haven't we? We saw that last year in a couple of shirts.
Yeah.
I don't like the white block. Yeah, I'm not as keen on this, and in the interest of keeping this video, as short as it needs to be. I'm just going to go straight in here with a 6 on this. I don't like it.
That ain't a 6 out of 10.
Mate, it's a 6 out of 10 every day of the week. People will agree with me.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, I suppose, aren't you? I like it. It's not quite as...
Oh, sorry, mate. Well, have you given it a 9 yet?
No, I'm giving it an 8.
Right, okay.
I like the design. Like you say, I think the left logo...
lets it down.
It lets it down a little bit blocky. Other than that, it's a good shirt. Solid design.
No, I don't like it. Okay, let's move on.
8 out of 10, there we go.
Right, moving on. Next in line then is obviously Catalan Dragons. Right, here we go. Some very clean, crisp looking shirts this year, isn't there?
Well, this is another throwback. It's another throwback shirt. Isn't it? Obviously, we're 30 years of Super League this year, so I think a few clubs have gone with like a few retro designs that have been popular in the past. By the way, did you see the Catalan shirt reveal video that they put out with this?
No, because
it was class. It was like really high end cinema. Shirt reveal, and there was like in a workshop making these shirts.
Oh no, I did see this one. This was released quite early, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It's
pretty much the only bit of news we've had out of Catalan.
Yeah.
They've not done a lot.
They released these shirts ages ago, and then they kind of went dormant for a few months after that. We didn't really hear much from them. So they released both this one and the away shirt at the same time. You know what? I really like it. I usually like Catalan shirts anyway. I think that they're always solid. They've got a good colour scheme.
Similar to Bradford. Anyway, carry on.
It's red and amber.
Right. Sorry, I'll stop cracking that joke now, but I'm sure people kind of agree.
Right. So, yeah, looking at the shirt, it's really well balanced. I just like the design. I think it's really crisp looking. It's quality.
Yeah, I think this is one of those shirts where it's going to look epic on. Just here now, flat lay, on the screen. I don't like the chevrons, how they just end at the armpits. I don't really like that. It's a small thing, but it just breaks up the balance a little bit. All in all, I like it. By the way, if you haven't seen the Super League launch video yet, we spoke to Joel Tompkins and Tommy Makinson about Catalan, so some exciting stuff coming out of that.
We got heckled by Tommy Makinson.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
What's all that about?
I know, mate. I think he just saw you and was like, right, he needs some shit. So, anyway, just go and check that out. Really interesting. And we are hoping to get out to Catalan this year, aren't we? And do one of our outside-in videos.
Would love to. Well, seeing as Vegas in on the cards this year, we've got to go somewhere, haven't we?
Yeah. All right, okay, so we need to rate this, Cal. What do you reckon?
I'm giving that a 9 out of 10.
Okay, 9 out of 10.
Really good shirt, that is. Yeah, really good shirt.
I'm going to go 8 again.
Talk about sitting on fence.
No, how can an 8 be sitting on the fence? Surely a 5 sitting on the fence. No, 7 sitting on the fence, isn't
so
it?
last year you give everything a 7, this year you're giving everything an 8. All right, okay.
Right, let's have a look at the away one. Here we are.
Bosh.
Modelled by some 10-year-old. Yeah.
So we're at the Super League launch. We're looking back through a load of classic Catalan shirts. They've took inspiration from one of their old designs, and I love it. It's quality. Again, this just screams Catalan Dragons to me. This is what a Catalan Dragons shirt should look like. Last year they had that weird,
it's crazy,
grey and luminous yellow thing, didn't they?
Yeah, you did.
It was terrible. That didn't look like a Catalan shirt to me.
No,
it looked
didn't.
like a bad football kit. This Says Catalan Dragons, Perpignan. There you go, bosh.
100%. Yeah, they literally took inspiration from the Catalan's flag.
Catalonia, innit?
Catalonia.
That's it. You will cause a world war there, mate. That's almost as bad as like calling Hull KR Hull FC that you did a gaff with last year.
Oh, I done it on purpose. They deserve a bit of trolling sometimes.
Well, did great for comments and engagement.
Right, should we just get straight into rating this?
Yeah, 9 out of 10. It's quality shirt. What do you mean? You can't just laugh every time I give a shirt rating.
I can if it's a 9. Everyone's 9. Like there's no crap shirts.
No, I give Bradford a 10.
Are you comparing the shirts?
We're only 2 in. Yeah, I'm comparing them.
But we're actually 4 in. Anyway,
4
shirts.
4 jerseys in, but
I'm going to give this a 8.5.
No, you can't give an 8.5.
Right, let's get an 8 then.
Have you given every shirt an 8 so far? At least I've varied my answers.
No, I gave Bradford a 6 because he deserved it.
Right, Castleford Tigers, centenary year.
Yep.
Gone with a very traditional looking shirt. Cass have finally settled on their colour.
Right.
Because for years with Cass, haven't we? We've gone
amber,
yellow, orange, back again. And I think they've gone through a rebrand, haven't they, with a new logo, and they've basically said, right, these are our colours now. We're sticking with that. This is a very simple shirt. You can't quite see it on the screen, but there is a load of little fine detailing within the background of the shirt. So the Mello was wearing it one at the Super League launch. I thought it looked really smart. Another shirt with a collar. Collars are back, Craig.
Yeah.
Although I don't think the playing shirts have collars on.
Right.
Anyway, all the logos are blacked out, which is just really smart. So you know what I mean?
I think they needed to do that. But when you've got such a big colour, what I'm saying is 90% of this shirt is one colour. Like you've got to balance that out, and I think they've done that really well with the one tone logos and emblems and all that.
Yeah, so designed by Oxford. I mean, they've even gone with a blacked out Betfred Super League badge on the arm, which is a nice little touch.
Yeah.
I always wonder, because I'm a bit of a geek about stuff like this, like whether they actually have permission to do stuff like that, or whether they're just gone rogue.
And of course, it's sporting the new revived or redesigned, revamped Castleford logo as well.
Yes.
So, I'm not a big fan of the big block of yellow. It definitely wouldn't bring my eyes out and suit me. So I'm going to score this relatively low and give it a 6.
Right. I love it. I really like it. It's just simple. It works. The collar's great. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
9. Another 9, eh? Move along.
It's good. It's a decent shirt. Right, here we go. So we got 2 alternatives for Castleford. So when we're rating these, which one are we picking as the actual alternate? I think it's this one, in fairness.
Right.
Because the next shirt is like a centenary shirt. So, yeah, there you go. Classic Castleford design. Look, if there's one thing that stood out about this shirt, that logo, sponsor's logo, is incredibly hard to fit into a design.
Yeah, we said that last year.
They have absolutely nailed it with the chevron on this shirt. Just leads directly into the sponsor's logo, and I think that's a real bit of smart design work there.
An inch up or down, and that shirt don't work.
Yeah, no, you're right. They've just got it in perfect spot, haven't they?
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Albeit, I'm not keen on it.
Why?
I just don't. It's just not a design that I like.
It's just classic rugby league, that.
Right.
V.
So are you voting on like what actually is, or like nostalgia and what you remember from being a kid?
A bit of both, actually.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, a bit of both.
This is where the creative designers get in their own heads. I don't like it. I won't wear it. So
I've just noticed you still got your scar on your head from London.
Yes, I have, mate.
Thought that had gone
Still
by
sporting
now.
the scar. Right, okay. 6 again. I'm not keen on the old Castleford shirts, either of them, by both accounts. Right, and you?
I really like it. I really like it. I think it's I think it's class.
Classy Cass. What are you scoring it
Classy
then?
Cass.
Come on.
You know what? It's
Nerf.
It's right up there with the Bull shirt. That is
10.
giving it a 10. Yeah.
Wow. Nice one, Cass. So the average is pretty good then between you and I. We maybe cancelled it out.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So you say there's another alternate
Yeah,
shirt.
we've got another shirt coming from Cass, and this is their centenary shirt, which is all in black and gold for the Tigers. Now, they did have a home kit very similar to this once upon a time. I think it was made by Puma when it was all amber with a black stripe. So, yeah, this is a centenary kit gone black and gold. It's pretty steady to me. That is looks nice.
No, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it more than the other two. So yeah. I'll give this an 8 straight away. All the things that we've said before. I don't know if the gold is showing up very well on this screen, but
no, that
if it's a stronger gold, I think it'll be even better.
It's not that stronger gold. It's a bit of a champagne gold sort of.
La-di-da, yeah, or a prosecco in like Northern England, really.
Did you see the
prosecco? I had a glass of prosecco and
yeah. No, you were caught on camera with it, mate.
What do you mean? I'm not a professional, am I? I can have a drink if I want.
The camera was going round,
yeah,
and you were just stood there sipping your prosecco.
No, I weren't, was I? I was supposed to be filming you, interviewing, and I was there having a little glass of prosecco. And Paul Rowley was very quick to ditch his glass as well, because he had like elderflower, in his drink, and he's like, no, I don't want that. People will think I'm drinking champagne, and he's much classier than that. So
professional, yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good to launch. If you haven't watched it, go and have a look at it. So what are you scoring it, Cal? And is this the one we're going to disregard?
Don't include this one in the scoring tally because it'd be uneven. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's okay.
No, 7's allowed, mate. You can't.
No, it's 7. It's an extra shirt, so 7 comes into play.
I'm giving it a Craig Williams big fat 8. Let's move on.
Right, here we go then. Huddersfield Giants gone a little bit different this year.
Yeah.
So it's the first time we've seen this much white incorporated in a Giants shirt for quite a long time. They've traditionally stuck to the claret and amber colours, haven't they? Now, over the last few years, we've not rated Huddersfield Giants shirts very highly at all, have we?
No, we haven't.
So,
this looked great on.
What do you think?
Well, it looked great on Burgess. The other day. In fact, I don't think sometimes these flat lay pictures don't do it justice. No, you know what I'm saying. It's just like these pictures don't do it justice without the shorts and all that. Yeah,
true.
So and sometimes maybe our background doesn't help either. But anyway, this looks great.
Anything else you want to complain about?
No, I'm not complaining. So I like the horizontal stripes. I like the way that they are gradient. There's a gradient to those stripes, and it just gives you a bit of emphasis down to the logo. Again, I reckon that's a tough logo to deal with.
Yeah, it's a tough. Do you remember when the kids were looking at the different logos when they were doing the fixture launches? What did one of them call it? Were like Angry Iron Man or something. He called it the Huddersfield Giants logo. I traditionally I don't usually like Huddersfield Giants shirts.
Yeah,
I really like this one. I think it's very nice. I think the difficult colour scheme to work with. I think the fact that they've added such a big block of white just really breaks it up. That logo, as the sponsor's logo, isn't the easiest one to work with, but somehow it just blends in quite nicely.
Yeah.
So it's a good shirt, that is, for me. They're all really good so far.
Yeah.
I know you've sat on the fence with a few of your answers, but I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I think it's a great shirt.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 9 as well. And I think it's a really strong shirt. Right, okay, so the Giants away shirt then. Is this faded or is it like this like grey?
This is terrible.
My eyes aren't.
No, your eyes aren't going.
Right, okay,
It's like
It is this grey.
It's like a weird blacky grey.
It's like a slate grey.
Yeah, with washed out pink. It looks like a Hull FC shirt that the colours run out of.
Oh, God.
This is an awful shirt.
Right.
Come on.
I completely agree, Carl.
This is an awful shirt.
Yeah.
I've never seen Huddersfield have this sort of colour scheme. So
do you think they put this shirt in with the home shirt and the claret has run into this shirt?
It very much looks like that, doesn't it? Yeah. It looks like a white and black shirt that's... Yeah,
do you know what though?
It's been washed with a pink sock or something like that, or red sock.
I think we need to keep an eye on this shirt because we've seen shirts like this and we've slated these shirts, but then when we've seen them and on the pitch, they've actually come alive and look really good. And I wonder if this is going to be one of those.
No,
right?
It's not even like this is one of them shirts. You know, like where you have your default set of kit, so where you can go
off the shelf.
Yeah, off the shelf kit, and you go, right, I want that kit, and I just want these two colours. That's all that is. That's the terrible shirt.
Right.
And the home shirt I thought was absolutely brilliant. That is awful.
How would you improve that? Because we have got the Pvida design for Huddersfield. Should we bring that up and have a little look and see
it's for the home shirt.
It's the home shirt, right? Yeah. Okay. So I mean, yeah. Any idea how you would? I mean, what would you drop the pink? Increase the contrast.
Increase the contrast, make it brighter. Just anything that the colour scheme doesn't work.
It's very Parma violet.
It's just a nothing colour scheme, isn't it? Really, it just.
Okay, let's score it,
just
Carl.
Don't work.
Let's score it and move on.
It's 1 out of 10 for me.
One. I don't think I've ever given a 1.
It's a terrible design.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 5.
Well, no, it's not a terrible design. It's just a terrible colour scheme.
Right.
It's just.
Yeah.
In years to come, when they're going through, when we're going through retro shirts, no one's ever going to go, do you remember in 2026 when Huddersfield had that light, washed out black and light pink shirt? Like no one's ever remembering this shirt.
Right.
I won't be surprised if they hardly even play in this year.
Really? After this video?
I mean, Huddersfield fans, please get in the comments and let me know what you think of it. Like I say, I love the home shirt. I have no idea what's going on here.
Okay, move along. Yeah, so like I said before, we asked Pvida to put a bit of a spin on the shirts and come up with their own design. So Stig has knocked these shirts out of the park. Here we are.
So this is very similar to the actual Oxen design, but they've added, there's less white in it. They've added more of they've added a V. They've added a V to it, haven't they? The big gold panel. They've got the angry Iron Man head in the background of the shirt. I think that's class.
Just as a guess, I think that's a giant. I think.
Yeah, angry giant. Yeah, angry Iron Man, as the kids call it.
Yeah, I think they've done really well with it. Like they've not tried to incorporate the logo, the main sponsor, but actually it still works.
Yes.
And sometimes it does. Sometimes they're fortunate that it works, and I think it boils down to like placement on the shirt. I love this. I like the watermark background image on the gold panel. I like the way that they've dealt with their the logos on the shirt, and I even like the little bit of a V at the neck. It just the little things make a massive difference.
Yeah, the collar's really
love it.
Really smart, isn't it? The collar on that. Yeah. Yes, I love it. I mean, you used to play for the Giants Academy once upon a time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Would you like running out in that?
Yeah, the shirts we had, we were like the first team's like old shirts, and they just weighed a freaking ton. They were just, and me as well. I was only like, what was it, like 16, 17-year-old.
Were you still in cotton shirts back then?
Yeah, it was cotton shirt.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I remember the first, because it was the year that we then went to Super League, you know, and so they then got these real funky. In fact, we looked at one of the shirts at the Super League launch, and they were, it was the polyester shirt, really futuristic looking and feeling. And we were still in the big heavy cotton shirts, which at Fartown we just got so freaking heavy.
2 yards slower because of them.
Well, I was never that fast anyway, so I was doomed. Right, did we score that? Do we score the Pvida shirt?
No,
so we're going to do that later on.
We won't score them. They're there for as an alternative for fans to look at. Basically, if you're looking for your own team kit, get on to yourclubstash.co.uk and you can order Pvida team wear on there.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to Hull FC. I always like a Hull FC shirt.
Well, they've just got a good colour scheme, aren't they? Black and white. You can never really go wrong with it. They've been with the hoops for a number of years. This year they've gone with a V. I think Warrington had that design last year, or certainly.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago, was it? They had a very
similar
V did Warrington. Yeah, Castor kits are traditionally very good, aren't they? All the logos black and white. Another kit, you got to say, if you're going to incorporate your sponsor, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
The leading lines, I know you love your leading lines, Craig.
Yeah.
Leading lines just fit in with the V on the shirt. Nicely placed in the middle. Castor logo always looks good. Not sure about them Paragon logos.
Well, the old...
They cross over a little bit between onto the white V. I think they maybe could have done with being a little bit small. That's the only
compromise on there, isn't it?
Yeah, that I would say about that.
Another one that's done the blackout
Betfred Super League logo, yes.
I really like this. I love it. It's very clean. I would definitely, even though I'm not a Hull FC fan, wear this. I would wear this and I'd love it. So I'm going to give this a 10. This is my favourite so far.
10?
Yeah, 10. I love it.
It's not.
They're blessed. They've got the black and white, and at the minute, I think they're just riding that. I think in the past, that black and white might have been out of favour, out of fashion, but it just works right now in a way. And I love the Castor stuff anyway. What the fuck? What's going on here? Huh? We got like a refresher shirt.
You hadn't even. I hadn't even scored the last one.
Well, why did you bring this up for then?
Because I'm in charge of the slide deck.
Oh my tie dye! Is this right? Go. What are we on? Slushy, right. Slush puppy. That's what this.
Hang
looks
on a
like.
minute.
Go on. Sorry.
I'm giving the Hull FC home shirt 8.
Of course you are. Right, come on, let's go. Hull away. Hull FC away.
I mean, this is absolute Tron legacy stuff going on here, isn't it? It's crazy, this shirt.
It is very Tron, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that was the advertisement when they released it as well. This was so it was all futuristic. Well,
have they missed the boat with Tron though? Because is there another Tron coming out?
Tron legacy. Oh. It's just it's got that sort of 80s sort of vibe about it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose if you're going with such a traditional. Is the home shirt traditional? Traditional V, so traditional style rugby league shirt is the home shirts. Yeah. So a lot of clubs do this. They'll go one safe option.
And then a radical.
One just absolutely out there. Do you know what? I think the kids will love this shirt.
The kids will love it. I think the women will love it. And I think anyone in the summer with a pint in their hand will love this.
I'm going to say, you can imagine them wearing that at Magic Weekend, at Everton in the sun. I actually think it's going to look great. It's one of them that when it first got released, I went, "Oh my word, what's going on here?" This is out there. But the more I've looked at it, I actually think it's going to look epic on the field.
Right. Okay, we've got to score it, Carl.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
For all the reasons we've just mentioned, that you think it's going to come into its own when the sun shines.
It'll be a shirt that you'll remember. You'll definitely remember it. Go on. I'm interested to see what you say.
Well, in the absence of not being able to give a 7, I'm going to have to give it an 8. And I do realise I am really setting a pattern now. But I think it's going to come into its own in the summer. And that's all I've got to say about that.
Okay.
Right, let's move on then. So
Hull FC, I've got a third shirt.
Right.
Can only be described as salmon pink, this.
Right.
It's another one that looks a little bit washed out to me.
Yeah, we don't always get the colours,
No,
bang on, do we?
But it is definitely like a salmony pink.
I think this will be popular. I think it'll be popular. It's not for me, I'll tell you that right now. But, I cannot pull off pink. We tried it once, do you remember? It was disgusting.
Yeah, but you look like a pink pig in that one.
Yeah, I did. I did. All I needed was an apple in my mouth and it would have been perfect. I think it's going to be popular.
What you can say, it does have the traditional Hull FC pattern in the background. I don't know if you can see that. So you can imagine that just being a black and white shirt. So there's a little bit of a nod to tradition there, but then the colour scheme is not right for me.
I could see you wearing that though.
I won't wear that.
Honestly, I think you really could. You really could pull that off.
Right. Well, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. So
2. A 2, Carl.
Well, I've scored the others highly, but I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
For me, a 6. 6.
Got a different sponsor on it as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't notice that. Another club with a different sponsor. Right, over the road then. Classic Hull KR. classic Hull KR design. There really isn't much design to it, is there?
Big red band.
Big red breast. Yeah.
Big red breast, I like what you've done.
Red and white logos. There you go. Hull KR.
7. About you?
Yeah, I've got to get the 7 out at this point. It's just...
yeah, roll out the 7s. Okay, move on.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can say about it. Is that obviously Hull KR fans will absolutely love it. It's just classic Hull KR.
They've completely played it safe, and they will love it. And no doubt they're screaming at the screen right now. But for the anyone that's not attached to Hull KR, they're just going to think, there.
White shirt with a red band on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on there. Right, onto the Robins alternate shirt then. Now, I think they have knocked this one out the park.
Okay. What is in the back? I can't quite see what's in the background.
It's like a robin feather. Oh. A bit like feathers like overlaid on there. Nod to the mascot, I suppose. I love it. It's very similar to the alternate England shirt that we had in the Ashes that they wore on Remembrance Sunday. It looks very similar to that. But yeah, if you look closely at the detailing with the robin's feathers in the background, it's just a very nice shirt. Is that? Yeah,
it's a bit bold for me. But I can imagine it being popular for those that can wear a colour like that. I sound like I know what I'm on about. Like I literally just, you either tell me what to wear or I just like whatever falls out of the laundry basket, I put that on. But, I don't think I could pull off.
We had another Williams special the other day, didn't we, at the Super League launch with the only guy wearing a baseball cap.
I know, yeah, which were brilliant because you couldn't even see my face because they just like cast this shadow. But I was still trying to cover up the scar from my headbutt in the door. Right, okay, so we need to score it, Carl. What we're saying?
It's a solid 9 out of 10 for me. That.
6 for me. Right, okay. Have they got, how many shirts Hull KR bringing out this year? 20?
Yeah, well, here we go again. Right,
I knew there'd be another one.
I think there's 4.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine.
No, is there 5? I've just realised they released another one the other day.
Well, and then
I ain't even got all them shirts on this slide deck.
And Vegas.
No, so they've got a home one. Yeah. They've got 2 alternate shirts.
Have they got money in Hull KR? Because, they must have.
They've got a Vegas shirt.
Right.
And they've just brought a World Club Championship shirt out.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
So they've got 5 kits this year.
I suppose you could be excused for having the World Club Challenge shirt, the Vegas shirt, I mean, there's some clubs banging out freaking the ton of shirts.
Right, well, every team's got to have one shirt that's out of the box. Whoa.
Whoa.
Here we go. Green and... It's like a soft yellow, isn't it?
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like your daughter's been let loose with the highlighters on a white shirt. And this is what she's come up with.
There is some story to why they've used this.
I do this every time. I open my mouth and slag it off, and then it turns out there's some like memorial story to it. I just get hammered.
Oh yeah, do you remember that? What was it the Leigh Hospice charity
Something
shirt?
like that. Yeah,
and you just absolutely unloaded on it. Comments little bit, buddy, were going, "This is a charity shirt."
I think people were like, "Awkward."
Yeah,
well, I didn't know.
Not quite about that. I forgot the story behind this one. There is a reason why it's this retro sort of colouring. But anyway, I'll just review it on what I can see on the screen.
Yeah,
it's out there. It's another shirt that's going to look absolutely epic in the sunshine at Magic Weekend.
Agreed. Even Craven Park, like rocking out, having your pint, eating your scran in the sun. Yeah, it's going to be. These are going to be popular, but yeah. I don't like the green. I like the blue. I like a bit of the light blue.
It's not blue. It's like a retro-y green colour.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's blue.
We're not having the old teal turquoise.
Turquoise?
Debate, are we?
Something go on with your mouth there. You have a little mini stroke or something. Turquoise. Right, go on and score it. What are we having? This score, by the way, for this shirt is irrelevant because it's part of the alternate collection. Completely made that up. Let's go. What are you giving it?
I'll give it a 7.
I'm going to give it a 5.
5?
Yeah, sort of like it. Let's move on.
It's better than a 5, right?
So HK.
Right.
Oh, God, here we go again. The second alternate shirt. Right, this is a Vegas shirt.
Hulk has 4th shirt of the season.
We'll just put a Vegas badge on it.
It's just the home shirt with another badge on it, isn't it?
And it says Las Vegas on the back, but I'm presuming that's going to be the players'
unless
names.
every player's called Las Vegas. No, there's a few subtle differences. There is like the Betfred Super League logo's got the American flag on it.
Yeah.
There's the Vegas logo down the bottom. There's the NRL Vegas logo in the middle. It's. Do I prefer it to the actual home one? You know what, I do a bit actually. I think the other logos just add a little bit more to it.
Really?
Yeah. Can I just go back to what I give the home shirt, by the way? What score did I give it?
We both give it 7s.
Cop-out 7s?
Yeah, cop-out 7s. You're going to go for a cop-out, semi-cop-out 8?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go for a non-cop-out 6.
Do you know the problem here? We've already reviewed this shirt on one of our other shows when the Vegas shirts come out. I can't remember what I gave it.
Well, tastes change, mate. That's the thing with fashion. It changes. So you're allowed to change your opinion.
Right, okay. It's one of them, innit? They're going to be playing in Vegas. They're representing Hull Care on the world stage. People might not... We had this debate before, haven't we, about whether they should just go with something radical and or whether they should stick to tradition. They kind of stuck to tradition. They've just added a few elements into it.
But I agree with that.
Right.
Is there a Pvida Vegas shirt?
Yes.
Nice. Right, stick to the end to watch that.
It's a wild one.
Right. Okay.
The Americans will love it. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Right. I need to move on then. Leeds.
Right. Leeds Rhinos gone with a dark blue kit this year rather than the lighter colour that they usually have. Leeds are one of them teams a little bit like Cass, where they've flipped their home colours and never quite sure what it is. They've had a load of different... Anyway, so there ain't many shirts that just have one stripe down the middle of the kit. It does work with the logo, the Leeds Building Society logo, I will say that. I'm just surprised at the colour scheme, that's all.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I'm not sure. I'm kind of sitting on the fence with this one. When I first saw it, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I saw Jake Connor wearing it the other day, and I thought, actually, you know what? It looks pretty smart.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, it's bold to have that big stripe down the centre.
Yeah, it is.
But I think it kind of works. It definitely looks good in person. I thought it looked great on Jake Connor.
Do you know what it is with stripes, vertical stripes?
Make it look fat.
No, we traditionally pair them with like football kits, don't we?
Yeah.
Football kits tend to have stripes. Rugby league kits tend to have hoops or a V. So whenever we get a rugby league shirt that's got stripes on it, you
immediately drawn to cycling or football.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Okay, so we need to...
There's a lot I like about it. I think like I said, the Leeds Building Society logo looks really well. I think the AMT logos sit nicely. The only one bit I really don't like is the NIC logo on the back over the shoulders. It's just with that big white box around it. It's it ruins it a little bit. I'm on the fence with this one.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not completely amored by it. Is that the word? But then I don't dislike it either. If I could give a 7, I would give it a 7. I'm going to give it an 8 because I do actually quite like it. So,
what do you think?
I don't hate it.
What do you think about Rhinos' colours though? Do you think they should stick with this like this navy colour, or the more traditional royal blue? Is it they usually have?
No.
I'm
not bothered.
You're basically just going, Leeds' colours can be any colour of blue.
No, but I'm like, I think every club needs to get on this cycle where they have a couple of years where it's not the traditional colours.
That's what your alternate shirt's for. I think your home shirt, you should keep traditional colours.
Right.
Just putting it out there.
I'm not responsible for this shirt. You know that. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
But
right.
I'm just putting you right with your high score that you're going to give it.
I've given it an 8.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7.
I thought seven's not allowed.
All right, I'm giving it a 6.
Mate.
Nudging it down a little bit.
So let me get this right. Bradford 10. Bradford 10, Leeds 6. You see the pattern? Like, you are really not helping yourself here. You are not helping your cause. Honestly, and I tell you what, when we play Bradford, right, No holds barred. We're going for it.
Right. Well, at least they've brought a really classy alternate shirt out.
It's like
What is that on the What is the pattern on that shirt?
Do you remember? I'll tell you what it is. Do you remember when you was a kid and you used to get like a pot of paint and then you get a straw and you blow into it and then you put your paper on the top of the bubbles?
It's exactly what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. You know, like a oil, someone's dropped some olive oil in some water and. Yeah, it's pretty radical. I like the colour scheme's okay.
Grey.
Yeah,
it's
but the grey and the luminous yellowy greeny, they do work those colours. But yeah,
the colours do work. It's just I don't know about that patterning background. It don't do anything for me.
Right, come on in.
6
for me.
6.
2 6s. Move on.
Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, Leeds Rhinos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You love a Stars and Stripes shirt, don't you?
No, I don't. And this is where I'm torn.
It still looks like a Leeds shirt to me, but there's just not enough. There's not enough amber on there. Is they've completely just thrown the amber out and gone.
But it looks like a Leeds shirt because of the Leeds Building Society logo. And because of the emblem, right? You take those away, and it could be
Captain America's shirt.
It could be anyone's shirt, couldn't it? You know what I mean? So
yes.
That's why it looks like a Leeds shirt. Get rid of them. It doesn't look like a Leeds shirt. It looks like some American shirt, which obviously that's what it's supposed to look like. But I'm not a fan of that. Yeah. I want a traditional shirt. Like Hull, it pains me, but Hull Car have done it right. So they've got their current home shirt and they made some small adaptations to make it a limited edition special shirt for that event.
Yeah.
We have this argument, you and I have this argument all the time, like what should clubs do? Leeds have gone down this route of making like a very striking American sort of biased shirt, and I don't like it.
Wigan got it right, didn't they?
No,
they did.
They didn't.
They just adopted the cherry and white hoops and then threw the part of the American flag over the corner of it.
They were.
I liked the Wigan one when Wigan went to Vegas.
Well, you like America.
I've got.
You like America.
I have got the USA Rugby League shirt.
Yeah.
Might stick that. That can hang up in our locker when we redo the studio.
Right. Okay. Let's rate this Vegas shirt.
6.
6. Yeah, 6 as well. Yeah, all 6s. Right, after that must be Leigh.
Yeah, I mean, we're always in...
Whoa, turn it down.
We're always in for a shock when a Leigh Leopards shirt gets released, aren't we?
Again, it looks really good in person. Like Lockie Lamb had it on.
Do you know what? With this Leigh shirt, so I've hated some of the Leigh shirts over the years. There's some I've thought have worked, some I've not been a fan of. Somebody said to me when this shirt came, when I first saw it, and I was like, oh... Here we go again. Not quite sure about it. And then somebody said, it looks like a Stone Roses shirt. You know, the Stone Roses album cover, it was like paint splatters and stuff like that. And then when somebody said that to me, I started changing my mind going, I quite like this all of a sudden. It's just, everything gets lost in it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does get lost in it.
By the way, you can buy, these dodgy China websites.
Apparently they exist.
Right, yeah. So you can buy the Leigh Leopards shirt on like AliExpress or whatever it's called. But the logos are wrong. So they're like the Jet 2's got like part of the Jet 2 logo missing off of it. And the leopard in the background, somebody said it looks more like my neighbour's tabby cat than a leopard.
Than a fierce leopard.
I'm looking at the comments of the day, I was laughing my head off about it.
It's a statement, isn't it?
It's a statement.
Like Derek Beaumont has launched this kit and he's made a statement with this. And this is almost like this crazy mad pattern has become the identity of this club.
If we'd have seen this like 3 or 4 years ago we'd have gone, oh my God, we'd have fallen off our chairs and all the rest of it. But you just kind of come to expect it now with Leigh.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a progression from the last few years.
Yeah.
So it don't look quite as bad as this on person. And like I said, we've become accustomed to seeing Leigh players in these wacky shirts. And because of that, it kind of works all right. Would I wear it? Hell no. So I'm almost giving this 2 scores. Like 2, would I wear it? 2. right? Do I think it's an appropriate Leigh shirt?
Yeah, I know.
It's a 7 or 8.
It's a
7 or 8.
It's one of them, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like unapologetically mental, right? The Leigh shirt. So in them regards,
but that's what they love,
absolutely
isn't it?
Nailed the brief.
Yeah.
Nailed the brief.
I think the leisure resorts bit panel on the back looks good in the black.
Yeah,
it works well with the Jet2 logo. You got to say, 'cause it's the same colours. Some of the other logos, they're like,
what logos?
Exactly. You can hardly see them.
It's like one of those magic eye pictures where if you squint, you can see a dinosaur in the background.
No, it's a tabby cat.
Right, what you got then? What you got? I've given it a 2. And although I think they've nailed the brief, and this is exactly what they're after, and I think Leigh fans will love it.
I'm going to give it a 5. I think, yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle there.
All right, we got an away shirt.
We have got an away. By the way, we got to mention it again.
Yeah,
when the launch video of this shirt was crazy, wasn't it? It was like 5 minutes long.
Extreme
Lambos. It was
drummers in the subway.
Again, it was everything that Leigh Leopards is making a statement. Unlike when they released their away kit. So here we have their away kit on screen, or alternate, as we call them now. Completely just took the mick out of everybody, didn't they? Made out they were going to have this massive shirt reveal on, and it was just a bit of a AI nonsense with Josh Charnley on it, which I thought was very funny, actually.
Yeah, it was good, yeah. Yeah, it was very good. But this is what we're saying. So to break the pattern, these pattern interrupts that you talk about in marketing and stuff like that, sometimes you do all the razzmatazz and all that kind of stuff, but then the alternative can be just as effective because people become accustomed to that. Imagine if Leigh now just turned out a plain shirt.
Yeah, with just a leopard collar or something like that.
Well, I mean, maybe a nod to the red eyes on the nipples that they've had in the past, but yeah. So colour scheme, I think the 12 months too late with this colour scheme.
No,
I think last year it was all about this teal, this like jadey colour.
Well, they were the only club that have got this.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because everyone else had it last year. This minty, jadey, tealy green. We spoke about it.
Yeah, true.
So,
well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? Standing out from the crowd.
No.
Well, they definitely stand out from the crowd. This is miles better than the home shirt for me. Yeah. I really like this colour scheme. I don't know what colour shorts it comes with. Is it black or is it that greeny colour? I'm not quite sure.
Don't know.
So I'll be interested to see the full kit when they're wearing the full kit. Again, I think it's another one that's going to look good in the summer. You can actually see the logos better on this as well. The sponsors' logos have put like black boxes and stuff around them, so that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, it's funky. It's everything I expect from a Leigh Leopards shirt, but I think the colour scheme is better on this one. I don't mind it, actually. I'll give that. I can't give it a 7, can I?
Well, you have given some 7s.
Only on third shirts though.
No.
Oh, right.
Hull KR home shirt. We both dished out a 7 for that.
It's all right. I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.
I'm giving it an 8.
I want to see what people think in the comments on this one though, because we always get some strong opinions.
Do you know what I'm looking forward to the Pvida design.
There's a good Pvida design actually for this. When we get round to their shirts, there's it's a little bit out of the box.
Of course it is. It's the league. Right, let's go.
No, it's quite mental, but it's right. St Helens throwback to 1996. We all remember Steve Prescott wearing this shirt.
Yeah.
And well, I remember the shirt for all the wrong reasons because I was at Wembley when they Bobby Goulding kicked Bradford to death in the last 15 minutes of the Challenge Cup final, which, by the way, I've said this, I'll say it again, probably one of the best Challenge Cup finals I've ever been to. So yeah, very nostalgic, retro vibes about this. I mean, it's literally a throwback shirt, and they've just copied it. The launch video that they did with this shirt was absolutely class. Alan Hunt was sat there on the old school teletext, scrolling through teletext and stuff like that, and there was a bit of a joke about booking a holiday at the end.
Yeah.
But people pulled him up saying, "Oh, you got the code wrong." Do you remember?
Excuse me. They got the page wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, because holidays were on a certain number.
Some people can still remember it.
Yeah, because it was a big part of your day, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Like you get your rugby league news on CFAX and teletext, and
Didn't you have to wait for CFAX to
refresh,
go through all the pages?
Yeah.
Like you'd find a holiday on
kids would not
they
believe
wouldn't put up
it.
with it anymore, would they?
No, what the hell?
But our younger viewers
I'll
are
tell you
probably
something else.
watching this now going, what on earth are they on about?
Something else, right? 28 days delivery was standard on everything. Like that was considered fast.
Yeah.
And like nowadays, if it's not next day, sometimes the same day.
I know.
Like kids are going nuts. Imagine waiting a month for your bloody Amazon to arrive. It's just crackers how far we've come.
And they knocked on door and handed it to you as well.
But the good thing is, by the time you've done everything else, like rewind your video and, all that kind of stuff that used to take ages as well, your 28 days was up.
Yeah.
So, right, okay, back to the shirts.
Can I just say, St Helens, right, have been struggling to fit that Home Bargains logo into any of their shirt designs for the last 3 years, and it's one of the reasons we've always marked them down. Do you know what? I think they get away with it on this one. I think it fits in there quite nicely.
Yeah, I think if you're a traditionalist, you like this shirt. I think if you're kind of a modernist, you don't like it. As simple as that. For me, I kind of sit in the middle. I'm going to give this a 6.
I used to play in this exact shirt.
What?
Not a St Helens shirt, but for my junior club, I think the Saints shirt was made by Stag.
Yeah.
And it were one of the standard Stag designs, and we used to wear the exact shirt but in maroon and white.
Oh, right.
So I quite like it. And it's throwback. They've gone with a traditional logo. Is it embroidered? That's the question. I don't know if it's embroidered. So I think with a retro shirt, you got to have an embroidered logo on it. So I'll be interested there. I thought it looked good at the launch as well, with players were wearing it.
Matty Lee's had it on, didn't he? So, okay, what are you scoring it?
I'm going to get a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really solid shirt, that.
Okay, well, the best.
But again, there is a bit of nostalgic retro vibes about
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like if you're pulled by that, or you're swayed by the fact you want something fresh and new, you'll make your decision. Or what, Karl? What has happened? Am I having some kind of glitch?
St Helens alternate glitch shirt. So I just said about how the Home Bargains logo fit really well with the last shirt.
Yeah.
There's no hiding it on this green thing, is there?
No.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like about it? It is that radical.
I actually like the colour scheme.
Would you wear that?
No.
What do you mean you like it then?
I don't like the Home Bargains.
What's actually going on in your brain? How can you?
Because again, I don't like the freaking sponsor that's slapped across the middle of it. And I know they can't do anything about the sponsor's logo, but for me, that it just wrecks the shirt.
Hey, this looks like some kind of five-a-side shirt.
Do you think it looks like a football kit?
Yeah. It looks like, that's what I'm saying. It looks like some kind of five-a-side shirt, and it's not for me. Well, I'm going to give this a 5.
They've gone with sort of really traditional home kit.
Yeah.
Gone a bit out the box, haven't they, with the away shirt? I quite like it. Do you remember Saints shirt last year?
Yeah.
With the away shirt with the wee stained shorts?
Yeah.
They got some stick for that, didn't they? The Wigan fans were all over that last year.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 7. Right. I know I'm giving it the cop-out score, but 7. I quite like it. Right, Toulouse Olympique.
Yep.
Home shirt. Toulouse's shirt last year, when we did the championship shirts, was the best shirt by a country mile.
Loved it.
And they're not far off again this year.
Yeah.
It's just a really classy shirt, is that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I could see me wearing it and lots of different occasions.
Navy blue Williams.
Yeah, I just really like it. I really like it. And what are you scoring it?
Yeah, it's class. It's a class shirt, that is. It's everything about it. Just they're blessed with a good colour scheme, aren't they? So, yeah, all white logos. I'll give it 9 out of 10. The only thing I don't like about it, which may sound a little bit daft, there's 2 logos on there just under the collar. They're both different logos, and it upsets the balance of it for some reason.
Yeah, it does. It just kind of draw your eye. And also the Toulouse Olympique logo kind of almost points to it. It kind of leads your eyes to it.
They've updated that logo a little bit, haven't they, this year? They've slightly tweaked it. But yeah, it's the sponsor just leading that, the Hummel, chevrons on the arm, quality shirt. And again, this looked great the other day when we saw it at the launch. Yeah, it's class. I'm giving it a 10, that shirt.
You said 9.
I've changed my mind. I'm giving it a 10.
Right, I'm giving it a 9 in the whole.
No, I'm giving it a 9.
What?
I'm giving
Jesus
because those two logos are not quite balanced. That's the only little.
Okay.
I'm marking it down a little bit.
Yeah, seems fair. I've given it a 9 in the hope that the away shirt is a 10. But let's have a look.
Right, let's get on to it.
Okay, right. So the away shirt. Let's bring it up. Right
there you go.
there.
So very, very similar to the home shirt, but in white shorts as well. Going with it, slightly lighter colour, I think, actually on the blue part of the shirt.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. And you go like right now when it's peeing down in the UK and it's it's freezing. This is not the shirt to be wearing. When it's glaring sunshine
in the south,
and you've got a little glass of vino, or and
old Prosecco Williams.
Right, this is the shirt to be wearing. So yeah, I love it. I was expecting perhaps something a little bit better, but I do like it. I want to give this a 9 as well.
I'm giving it a 9. Yeah, I'll throw in a 9 and I will equal your score there, mate.
Straight nines for Toulouse.
Well, I think they were similar last year, to be honest with you, weren't they?
Yeah, like you nailed it by saying they're blessed with a great colour scheme.
Yeah,
and it's
well, some teams like vary away from that with your away kits, though, don't they? And they have different colours every year, but Toulouse kind of just stick to blue and white, and it works for them, doesn't it? Right, should we move on then?
Yes, let's do it.
On to the Trinity. Now, I think Wakefield last year, I scored him one of the highest shirts, I think, in the Super League last year. I think Trinity's home shirt was one of my favourites last year.
Yeah.
So here we go. On to this year's in an all blue number. Got, again, it's got Penrith Panthers vibes about it with the hoops across the chest. DIY Kitchens logo in there. Sits nice there. Again, this is a really solid shirt, isn't it?
Oh, a really solid shirt. Yeah.
Is that all you got to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, critique it.
I mean, the Preston's logo is different colour. That seems weird. And it also looks too big for that part of the chest. But the tiny little critiques, I think it's a really good balanced shirt, which has got enough detail to it to make it look interesting, but also, enough tradition in there. It's a Wakey shirt. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh, he scored that higher than I thought, actually. I thought he was going to give it a slightly lower score. It's going to, again, this looks great on. And this is the sort of shirt you could wear with like jeans as well, and go down the pub wearing. I think they've got it right, Wakefield. I mean, we were looking at some of the classic Wakefield shirts over there. Remember the old Wildcat one with the Sainsbury's logo in the middle? I mean, they're a million miles off that now, aren't they? What the sort of shirts they used to knock out. But yeah, great colour scheme. They do flip between a white and a navy home shirt, though, don't they? Unless I've got them the wrong way. No, it's definitely the home shirt. I'll give it a 9. So we've got some really high scores this year.
Some great. So they've really stepped up the shirt design.
Well, they don't want a spraying off the Rugby League Outsiders kit review video at the start of the season. That's right. Right, okay. On to Wakefield's away shirt then. So we got this white and purple number. It looks a little bit unfinished to me, this shirt does. And I'm staying now. I don't like the colour scheme. It doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, maybe I don't know if the purple background on our slide is doing it any favours. That said, it is what it is. 5.
Ooh, 5 for me. Don't like it. Just don't like that shirt. Again, it's a shirt you'll never remember. It's just middle of the road. It's not radical. It's not traditional. It's a little bit like a football kit that's not quite finished. I can't. I guarantee that the home shirt is going to far outsell the away shirt at Trinity this year.
Right.
Warrington Wolves, centenary season as well this year. They've gone with a traditional hooped shirt with obviously the Hoover logo on there. They've gone with a white collar. I'm big on the collars again. I'm glad the collars are back this year. Go on. You keep leaving me to go first. I want to throw you under the bus first.
No. Well, I don't like it. I know the traditional Warrington fan will love this as a little nod back, to Benny Westwood when he was like kicking about and all that. But for me, I just don't like it. It kind of hurts my eyes a little bit looking at it because, the hoops are just so narrow and it's just a bit too much for me.
I love how bright it is.
Yeah,
I love how bright this shirt is.
I don't like how bright it is. So but like you say, everyone's got their own opinion, and that's mine. So yeah, I didn't even like it when George Williams were kicking about in it the other day. I don't like it.
I thought it looked absolutely class. I saw them all on stage. I was like, right, Bradford won. That's up there. And I looked at Warrington. I was like, that one's definitely up there.
Why?
I think it looks great.
Nah,
I think it looks absolutely good. This. When you think of Warrington, that is what I think of. The primrose and...
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. You compare that to some of the shirts out there, Toulouse, Wakey, it's just not on the level.
It's one of them, right? You wouldn't, I wouldn't wear that down the pub.
So what are you rating it on then?
Just as a rugby league shirt.
Look, do you know, I can't understand. If like a computer calculated your scores, it just there don't seem to be any rhyme and reason to it.
It's got a nod to tradition. I love the fact that it's got the white collar on it.
Is that it?
No, I know they've gone with like a centenary logo, haven't they, this year?
Oh,
that's
bore off. So
that's quite nice.
So what are you scoring it?
I'm going to give that
6 from me.
a 10.
Why? Right.
It's a decent shirt.
Viewers, can anyone see any sense in what he's saying and what he's said so far? Right, okay, I mean, have your 10, take your 10. I don't get it at all. Just because someone stuck a collar on it, don't make it a 10. Right, let's have a look at this away shirt.
It's a decent shirt, that is.
It's not.
It is. That is a decent shirt. Proper rugby league kit.
Are you trying to convince me or convince yourself? Because I'm not sure which one's you. What the
Right.
Yeah.
Inter Milan.
Yeah, Inter Milan.
No.
AC
Get
Milan.
my football references right. AC Milan. Ooh. Have they ever had this colour scheme before?
I think they have.
I'm trying.
They certainly had it with a...
I can't picture it though. I can't remember.
I seem to remember a shirt like this. Yeah, need to dive into the archives.
The Hoover logo stands out well. I think they've used the... Do you know what? If that was a football kit, I'd say it's a decent kit. As a football shirt, it seems to work. But when I think of Warrington running out in that, it just doesn't seem like a rugby league shirt to me. It looks like a stock football shirt.
Mm. Do you know? I'd really love to get like the genuine opinion of the players on these kits. And Sam Burgess. Like, what do you think, Sam? Would you pull this on? He probably would. It's not a million. Change colours a little bit, and it's a little bit like their old Rabbit Hose red. So
no, it's not. And the hoops is going wrong way, and it's a football kit. It's crap, that. I know that. I just don't know what to say about it.
Well, give it a score.
2. It's not the worst shirt we've had this year, but it's up there.
Right, 5. Let's go.
Ooh, 5 out of 10.
Must be Wigan.
Right.
Must be Wigan next.
Wigan Warriors still having an identity crisis. I said this to you the other day. Again, this is another... It's like a nod to a throwback shirt, but they've tried to make it modern as well. Everything's wrong about that shirt for me. It's so unbalanced. I don't like the cherry colour. I said this to you the other day. I think Wigan's colour scheme is just not right anymore. Whenever I think about Wigan, I think about the taupe logo in the middle. That's the colour I associate with Wigan Warriors.
But that's not cherry, is it?
Well, for 80 years, that's the colour they wore, and they call themselves cherry and white.
Yeah.
So why did they suddenly decide it needed to be an off brown?
Because someone went, you know what, guys? Technically, that's not cherry. That's blood red. And they're going, what's cherry then? And then they go, well, it's like this. And they're like, okay, well, we better wear that. Otherwise, the song don't work.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah, all right.
I'm telling you, right, take that kit,
Yeah.
make it the same colour as the Tote logo,
Yeah.
and I tell you now, I bet it looks a million times better.
Right, let me tell you what I struggle with.
That's a job for AI later on.
I think there's such a competition at the top of the chest for the Wigan emblem, the Kappa logo, and then the sponsor logo there. It just kind of blows you out. You had then like the gradiated lines. Gradiated?
I suppose that's a term.
It's like there's just a little bit too much going on. Like it actually works on the back, on the shoulders. That panelling there, where it's straight across.
No, it don't.
The colours work for me. For me, they work. On the chest, they don't so much. So I don't think it's horrific. I think Wigan fans will love it because it's different.
I don't know.
To some of the shirts.
No, I have seen some comments. I don't think they were overly impressed with it.
Right, let us know.
The problem I have with it, it's like a retro shirt. It's a throwback to, I think it was a Puma kit that they had years back in the 90s that was some similar, but it's not as good as the traditional kit. So they've like done a retro shirt, but then that's not as good. And then the colour scheme, I don't like either.
Right.
And I'd love to hear from Wigan fans and what they think of their colour scheme these days. Because to me, it ain't right. Don't like it. 4 out of 10.
4. I'm giving it a 5. Right, let's have a look at the away. Hopefully they can redeem themselves with the...
Yeah. Just a shocker, that is. It just looks like a football training kit. That sponsor's massive, by the way. I mean, how big do you want your sponsor to be?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 4 letters, so it didn't need to be that big, did it? Really, to stand out on the shirt.
It's like I'm in the wrong decade.
Come on, critique it. You just sat there like you'd be like your jaw on the table.
If you'd slipped this in as a joke, like I wouldn't be surprised. If you've gone, do you know what, I'm going to put this in, and I bet he don't even notice. Right, this is where I'm at with this. Like it's just bizarre. Like you just the little graphics on there and the designs. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm going to give this a 1. I really, really don't like that.
I'll give it 3.
Okay, Wigan not scoring highly at all. But don't worry, they'll have another 16 shirts for you to critique throughout the season.
No, I don't think they'll release. Right, the new boys then. Right, York Knights home shirt. Then they've just played it safe, haven't they?
Yeah, they needed to.
Traditional shirt, first year into Super League. Actually, I really like this. I like the panelling down the side of the shirt, so it breaks up the hoops a little bit. York, by the way, have got one of the best logos in Super League. They're really smart. I love. I've told you this before, and they've got the Valkyrie and the York Knights. Have both got very similar logos with slight variation.
Yeah,
love that. Change of sponsorship this year. Land Rover is still on there, but it's a secondary sponsor rather than the main sponsor. I'm sure York Knights fans absolutely love this. To me, it just screams York Knights. I think they've done a lot of good with it. The sponsors are all like the Red Move sponsor just sits nicely in the middle hoop. Colour scheme. Colour scheme is okay.
It's a bit bumblebee, but
it's a little bit bumblebee, but it is where it is. I think they've worked it well. I like the fact that they've got the black arms on the shirt to break it up, or the black down the side of the shirt. Yeah, it's a good shirt for me, that is.
Yeah.
I don't know what brand it is, actually, this.
Is it Ex-Barnick or something like that?
Never heard of it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I like it. I mean, straight away, I looked at it and I could just see Paul McShane running around in that. So it's very York Knights. They've dealt with like different on the clavicles. They've got different logos there. Sometimes that's a struggle, but actually
Balance
they're
is done
blessed.
it, yeah.
The
Balance is
logos
on
are very
there, yeah.
similar. The Land Rover logo is very similar to their. So they've got a lot of things that have
Going in their favour, haven't they?
Yeah. But then they've stuck to like a traditional pattern for this club, and for that reason, I think it will be a success. Again, it's not something I'd wear. I wouldn't go out and buy this, but I think in terms of a rugby league shirt, first year in Super League, I think this is a strong 8.
I'm going to match your score, actually. I think it's a strong 8. Yeah. Very, very nice design, that is. Right, onto the away shirt then. Now, the away shirt is very similar, but a lot more white on there. They've got the amber bands over the sort of the black. Do you know the only thing I say about this shirt? There's not a massive difference between the home and away shirt.
Well, there is, but there isn't. I know what you're saying. But then in that,
I'm trying to think.
Isn't that the way that away shirts always used to be? You know what I mean? They didn't always used to be like mega radical. It was just a slight change in the colour scheme, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so you didn't clash. Now I don't know who's going to clash with.
Do you know in
the Bumblebee?
Do you know in NFL? You know the away shirt is always white. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So every team has their own. Like Philadelphia Eagles will be green, and Kansas City Chiefs will be red whenever they're at home. But when they play away, they always wear white. So it's just the exact same shirt in white.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something we should adopt?
No, well, I don't know, because I don't know if rugby league's like that.
The baseball do that as well. I think baseball might do that as well.
Yeah, that's not even a sport, is it?
I like baseball. Anyway,
God's sake.
Come on,
what?
tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you don't like about it.
Oh, it's just the same. All the same things exist. But the thing is, I don't think the white hoops have the same effect as the yellow ones. So I'm going to score this a 7 because I don't think it's as good. It's the same shirt.
Yeah, it's the same shirt.
It's the same shirt, but it don't work as well because the white is just not as striking as the yellow.
Do you remember the year that the Rabbitohs released? It was they had the red, green, and white hoops.
Yeah.
And then their away shirt was just red, green, and black.
It was like 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't even that. It was red and red and green hoops.
We reviewed it.
Yeah, and all they did was like on the away shirt they had white logos, and then the home shirt they had black logos. I was like, that is a right cop out.
Yeah,
it's not quite. No, it's not those levels, but it's the same shirt in it basically. Or very similar. You still got the amber part at the top.
But do you know what this as well? Like, it's like when I said I want to hear the players' views of these kits. Like, we don't need the players' views of these kits because they're very York Knights. They're very not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what they are. You don't need to have an opinion on it because it is that club. Whereas some of the other shirts, like they're very different. So
yes,
does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, like Saints' green away shirt and stuff like that.
But what do you think to that? Well, you need to ask that question here because it is just.
Yeah, it's a
it'll
York
be
shirt.
interesting where they go next year. Where do they go next year with their designs? So, yeah, interesting. Tee that up for next year.
Threads of Glory, season 4.
Yeah.
I'll give it the same score, 8 out of 10.
Okay, you'll give it 8. I'll give it a 7.
Who have we got left?
That's it.
Right, so that's, there we go, Craig. That's all the Super League kits for this year. Now, we've got one last thing to do. Pvida Teamwear, the sponsor of this show, available from yourclubstash.co.uk. They've gone out there and they've designed some alternative kits for us to take a look at. So we're going to get stuck into them and see what we're thinking about them.
Yep. Okay. Right. So before I do that, I just want to give you the best and the worst.
Who's the winner?
Right. So for you picked out. Oh, shocker! Bradford as number 10. You did give 2 10s out. So you've got Bradford and Wire both on 10 points. So
right.
You've picked them out as your leading shirts.
Yeah. Don't accuse me of being biased.
For me, I picked out. I gave out 2 10s. So so you gave 3 10s here. You got Cass home.
Yeah.
So 3 10s you gave out. Bradford home, Cass away, and Wire home, right? So 3 10s you dished out. I get 1 10, which is Hull FC's home shirt.
Hull FC's home shirt is definitely not the best shirt of the Super League this year. Who wins on aggregate?
It would be Toulouse. Straight 9s.
There we go then.
Straight 9s for Toulouse. So, yeah, good effort. The worst was Wigan, Leigh home. So Wigan away, Leigh home. And Giants away. They were the worst ones. Right, let's have a look at these Pvida shirts then. I'm really keen to see this.
Bradford Bulls. Now, this is very out there. Now, I said that the Bulls home shirt this year is, I love it, so it's hard to improve on perfection. What do you think about that? I'm not quite sure the Bulls ears put me off a little bit on this, but it's a radical design.
Yeah, it's radical. And what I like about it is the fact they've tried to incorporate the identity into the design.
Of the club into the design, yeah.
And I don't think you can knock that. No. I don't think the ears worked, but, so I'll give you points for including the identity in the design.
Yes.
But I'll take them pointers away because the ears didn't quite work.
I really like the black sleeves, and I'll tell you what else I like. When you look at the back, the arc of the black under the arms, I think is really nice as well.
Yeah, cool. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. See what you think to these.
So
Next up,
the Castleford Tigers shirt that they've come up with. So this is very actually like an old school Cas shirt. Is this? This is actually like the Cas away, the centenary shirt in it this year. Yeah. But they've incorporated this as a home shirt. Now, what I do like about it is the tiger claws on the shoulders. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Cas fans, get in the comments. Let us know what you think of the Pvida alternate shirt. And I tell you what, I like the collar as well with the little scratch marks on the collar. That's nice little touch, that is.
Yeah, little details. And it's like you say, you've got that designer going, right, so what we're dealing with and how to incorporate that into this design.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huddersfield Giants shirt. Now, we've already shown this shirt, haven't we? I love it. I think the giant in the background, I think the fact that they've kept the white arms on the shirt, I really like that shirt.
Do you know what this screams to me? So we know through like the video work we do and the graphic design and that kind of thing that there is a formula to a balanced image, and that is 60-30-10.
Yeah.
So when you look at your colours, you've got 60% one colour, 30% another colour, 10% another colour. They've nailed this. Nailed this. 60% the claret, 30% the gold, and then 10% of the white. Bang on, and I think that goes to a long way to. And I also think that the Pvida logo works really well with the Giants logo.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, really like it.
It's just worth saying probably at this point in it. Obviously, if you like any of these designs and you're looking for your own kit to be manufactured, just say, "Oh, I saw this shirt on the Outsiders store." And if you're looking to get your own community club designed, they'll work some designs like that for you.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. So we've got the Hull FC.
Right, so here we go. Right, Hull FC. Now, this one's interesting. So this is similar to the Hull FC shirt this year, but they have used a slightly more retro Hull FC logo. They've used the gold logo, but then they've incorporated that into the actual design. They've also added like the...
so what you're saying there's like a watermark behind the panelling.
Yeah.
On the panelling, yeah. So,
no, and on the edge of the black V's as well, they've put the gold stripe on there. I love that. I think that looks absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, love it.
And when Hull FC had that logo with the gold on it, I don't think they ever quite got a shirt as good as that. That is class, that is. Back of it looks brilliant as well. I really like that faded out sort of patterning that's going on all over the shirt. That looks absolutely ace.
Agreed.
Right, Hull KR now. If you want something absolutely out of the box for Vegas, this is the one. I'll be straight up and honest, don't think this quite works as well. However, what I would say is if you're looking for a shirt for Americans and you want to appeal to the American market in Vegas, I think that is what you're looking for.
Do you know how you improve this shirt? Is you move your Hull KR badge to the centre of the chest.
Do you think?
Yeah. And I think it just changed it. There's like a weird disconnect where it's just unbalanced at the top. It is what it is, isn't it? It's a radical US shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, but so then it boils down to balance, and I think the balance is off slightly. So, I think that's kind of how I'd improve it. But yeah, love it.
Right,
back.
Hull KR shirts, Hull KR fans, get in the comments. Let us know what you think of that alternative kit. So we've also got a Leeds Rhinos alternative Vegas shirt. Craig, you weren't happy with the Rhinos shirt, the Vegas shirt. You said
I'd swap it for
it was too much. This is ace. What a shirt that is.
I'd swap this year's home shirt for this.
What, even with the stars on?
Yeah.
It's a good, it's a lovely shirt in it.
Yeah, it's a great shirt. Great shirt.
I think it just, they've.
I think it's a talent to be able to take your hoops there. Like Warrington have done their shirt this year with those hoops.
Yeah.
Fade it into another design and for it to work. You know, it's one of those things where once you know the rules of design,
then you can break the rules.
Yes, they brought the rules and it's worked really well. I love it.
And that is better than the Vegas shirt that Leeds are wearing this year.
Yeah, I agree.
It's way better.
I agree.
And it's got that nod to America in there, but it's still it's Rhinos colours. It looks like a Rhino shirt, and like you say, yeah, that is smart. I mean, they've actually gone with the Leeds Building Society logo and made that all in white. But even if they'd have kept it in its original colours, that would have worked. Yeah, what a shirt that is! It's the back looks smart as well. Leigh Leopards. Now, we've been debating the Leigh Leopards shirt this year. Very radical and out there. Now, this is equally as radical. So the leopard, they've give it a bit of give it a Maori pattern almost. There is some leopard print going on at the top of the shirt as well, and down the bottom. I love to hear what Leopards fans think of this, actually.
Yeah. I really like it. This is if you sort of said, what is a traditional Pvida shirt? These Maori patterns are very much part of their identity. So they've obviously laid that onto the Leigh shirt and just toned down the colours a touch, Leigh. You know, just turned them down a little bit and they've made a very striking shirt.
I really like this shirt.
Yeah.
It's proper out there.
You see how they balanced out the Jet 2 logo as well?
Yes.
So it's like on the other logos, it's like it says Jet 2, which is pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this one, they've used the .com to balance the logo out. Very smart. Subtle, but smart.
Yeah. I like the fact that the logos are all just in the same colour as well. And you can actually see the sponsors' logos quite well on it. That's the back of it. I mean, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Because they've toned it down, it works really well. I really like that shirt.
Yeah.
Right, Toulouse Olympique. Now, we scored it, one of the highest shirts, didn't we, this year? So here's an alternative Toulouse shirt. And again, this has got proper art vibes to it. This has proper out of art school, but the colour scheme just works so well for me, that does.
No, I'm not as keen on that one.
You're not as keen on that one?
This is the worst Pvida shirt design I've seen so far. But you know, I think some people like it, and it's.
I really like it. I like the fact that all the colours are very similar, but it's got a nice jazzy pattern in there. It works for me. I like that shirt. I think it's nice.
Do you know they're saying though, don't they, that good design should polarise people. Like if you play it safe, you're never going to knock it out of the park.
No.
So you know there should be people that really don't like it, but there should be like a whole host of people that love it. So
do you know the only thing I say with this Toulouse shirt? It's not as much as a traditional Toulouse shirt. It's got like rugby union sevens vibes about it a little bit. But yeah, gives you a really good insight into if you're looking for your own kit made, what you can be getting. Right, Wakefield Trinity then. So designed a Wakefield Trinity shirt. Now, this has got a little bit of a mix going on here, hasn't it? A little bit of what we've had from Trinity before with the traditional V, which looks very Sydney City Roosters. But then they've also added this, I would call them football stripes, but because it's just at the top of the design, it looks smart to me. I like it.
It does look smart. It's like the old Captain America shoulders, isn't it? So,
yeah.
But you know, it does work. I like it. I don't think it's quite as strong as some of the others, but very wakey. It fits the identity of Wakefield. I like the way they've centralised the logo there above the chevrons, and yeah, it's good. Maybe drop that main sponsor a little bit lower so it's not on the chevron there, but it's a small critique, and classy shirt. I'm sure Wakey fans would love that.
Yeah, I reckon Wakefield fans would love that. Well, we know some that definitely watch this show, don't we? So give us a comment, Thor. Drop it in there. Yeah. What do you think of that, mate? That's the back. Right, Wigan. Now, I had a bit of a bee in my bonnet about Wigan, didn't I? With saying that I wasn't quite sure that their colour scheme worked. Now, here we have a Wigan shirt in the same colours as the Tote logo. Instantly, for me, that's better.
Yeah. No, I agree. And it's similar, obviously taking inspiration from the current shirts, but they've used them stripes in a slightly different way. They've gone full on stripes, which kind of works. My only critique with this is, I don't like the number on the back. That's going to be hard to read. Is the logos on the clavicles there? I think just it's one centralised. I think would have been better. May have worked. But that's my only thing with it.
That is a better Wigan shirt than the one that they're going to run out in this year.
Agreed. Yeah.
I look, again, get in the comments, please. Wigan fans want to know what you think of that shirt. Would you rather have something like that than the sort of the darker cherry colour that they have this year? Right, here's a proper radical shirt. So Warrington shirt, they've gone all retro this year. I've never seen Warrington rock up in these colours. But I quite like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of them classic shirts,
like ice cream yellow.
Yeah, it's like one of those classic shirt designs, really classic.
Now I know.
Trader stuff.
I know wire fans will be like that in our colour scheme. That's not right. But yeah, it's that alternative view in it. And do you know what? That Hoover logo, how they've just faded it into the blue. I really like this shirt. But I don't know if Warrington fans will really like it.
It looks a bit too much like a cycling jersey to me, and so I'm not big on it. I think it's way off the mark for Warrington. Warrington fans will not accept that, or would not. It's obviously fantasy right now. So I don't think they quite nailed it for this, in my opinion.
In my opinion, I think they have nailed it. I think that's quality. I think what the designer's done here is took that faded, because the centennial logo's got a few different, like it's got a gradient in it, hasn't it? So rather than using the bright yellow, they've took like the faintest part of the gradient and run with that on the design. It's traditional rugby shirt that is. Got a collar on it. I just like the ice cream. I like the ice cream yellow, and I like the Hoover logo that's faded out in the background. Yes, I like it. I don't think, maybe not as a home shirt. I think you could maybe get away with this as like an away shirt in ice cream yellow. Yeah, nice. York Knights. Now, York Knights this year are very traditional. We said that, very traditional. Now, if you said to me, right, I want to design a York Knights Magic Weekend shirt, bosh.
Yeah, this is it.
That's it, innit? It's still got that hoop element to it, but it's got like a.
It's like
how would you describe that?
Like a cross between camouflage and topographical designs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's quite striking. It screams a little bit Cass, to me. That said, I think it's a great shirt. I think it's a really, really good design, and I could see a club taking colours like that and making a feature of it, designs like that rather.
Yeah.
Just changing the colour for a home and away shirt, and being more than happy with that. So yeah, good effort.
Yes, it's out there, that is, but I like it. Yeah, and it to me, it's definitely like a Magic Weekend shirt or something like that. Mm. So there we have it. There's the alternative shirts that we've had thrown up this year by Pvida Teamwear, available from yourclubstash.co.uk.
Right, so it's time to wrap up this video, but before we do, we've got to tell you about some of the stuff that's coming up this year. We've got a bit of a revamped studio that's coming soon. We've got to get amongst that over the next couple of days, haven't we, really?
Yeah, it's probably not going to be ready for episode 1, but we'll get into it. Yeah,
and it's just part of our constant strive to keep improving and keep, turning out the very best that we can. We've also going to continue with our From the Outside In series. We're up in Colwyn Bay again this weekend, Cal.
Yeah, so we're doing the Challenge Cup Challenge. So every round of the Challenge Cup, we're following the winner on to the next round. So whoever wins out of North Wales Crusaders and Leigh Leopards will follow them on to the next round, and so on, all the way to Wembley. And you know what? We've covered a couple of games already, and I'm absolutely loving it. We've done loads of different stuff already this year, and the season hasn't even kicked off. So, yeah, looking forward to that. There's a load of other stuff on our channel at the minute, isn't there? The London Broncos video that we did from the outside in there. There's the Super League launches on there, and in Well, by the time this video goes out, we will have our first Super League prediction show of 2026 with some added changes this year, Craig.
Yeah, a couple of little changes. One being that you can take us on. A lot of you, will slate us for some of the decisions we make and some of the predictions we make. And fair enough, that's why we do it to get that interaction. But you can actually put your money where it's free. Yeah. You don't even need to put your money where your mouth is, but you could just, you could have a bit of transparency. Join us on the Super League Predictor app and you can take us on as part of our league. There is a link in the description down below. Just enter our code and you'll be able to get into our prediction league. And there's everything in there from people overseas to RAFL officials.
We've got a rock star in there now.
We've got a literal rock star in there. So we won't obviously disclose who that is. No. But, get in there. And it'll be interesting to see where you finish. All those people that have been slating us for the last couple of seasons.
And we will bring the scoreboard up on screen as well.
You will get a mention, good or bad. You're getting mentioned and you're getting named and shamed. But we will celebrate the people that do really well. So,
are we going to do, are our scores going to be redacted though?
Of course. That's the privilege of being in control of the camera. So, right, okay. So until the next video, take care.